My name is Simon. I come from Holyhead, North Wales. I discovered that I had a brain tumour in 2006, and basically how I found out I had it is I collapsed in the doctors one day. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I thought I had a bug or something to start off with.
Were you with somebody?
No, I was on my own. I thought I wasn't walking properly. My walking went a bit funny to start off with. And basically what happened was I went to the doctors. He said to me, you got vertigo or something. I said, I don't know. I said, I only made it back to the door, to go out of the door again, and I collapsed just outside the surgery. Basically, I came out of the surgery, and then, the ambulance people took me to Bangor. I did wake up from it. And I woke up in the ambulance, and they told me, and they said you collapsed, and so we'll take you to your local hospital on my own. And then when I got to Bangor, they did a scan, basically, but they had a shock when they saw the scan. Yeah. They said, you'll have to go to Liverpool. I asked, what is wrong with me? You might have a brain tumour. So they didn't explain properly in Bangor, but when I got to Liverpool, I got to know further. But they got me all right, okay for a day or two, yeah. But they did, and then they operated. They did the first operation, which was on the Monday, and then I had the second operation on the Thursday.
So how long were your operations?
My operations were nearly 10 hours.
10 hours?
Nearly 10 hours apart, yeah. The second operation, yeah, they thought they were going to lose me.
What type of tumour was it?
I had a benign tumour, but I did have radiotherapy after everything else was done, yeah.
Yeah. So from before you had your operation, what would you say you have struggled with? I mean, what kind of effects have you been left with because of the tumour?
Loss of hearing and nerve trouble with my right eye, and tiredness and things like that. But I'm I'm on new tablets now, which has helped me a little bit. But it's not like how I used to be. It's totally different. I'm like I'm in a different world.
When was your operation?
My operation was in 2009, not 6. Sorry, I'm getting confused.
So, do you take any tablets?
Yes, I'm on 2 tablets for life now. Yes. That one to help the gland heal, and another for to keep me going, yeah. And it's changed a few things in my life, yeah. But all I thought about when I was really, really ill was my children.
How did you find when you came out of hospital and when you weren't well? How did you feel it was when you had the children? Did you find it hard to explain everything to them?
I found it hard. I did find it hard, yeah. But I did show them. I showed them my mask that I had when I had radiotherapy.
Yeah.
And I showed them the mask they made when they did the operation as well, yeah. I did try and explain to them, yeah. My eldest daughter is 12 years old, but, it was hard to tell her because she's got autism.
Yeah. Did you go and have did you go to a rehabilitation for afterwards?
No, I never went to nothing like that.
Really? They didn't suggest that you had any kind of help or any counselling?
I didn't get no counselling or nothing. I've dealt with everything myself.
Yeah. Did you find your GP was helpful, or was...
No, to be honest, my GP has been very, very good with me.
Mm.
He supported me since I was a child. I think I've been with the same doctors ever since, yeah.
Yeah. So do you have MRI scans still?
I still have a scan once a year, yeah, and then I go and see the specialist in the Walton Centre in Liverpool, yeah.
And obviously you've had no reoccurrence, or they're happy that there's nothing there?
They're happy with me, but I've had 4 operations all on my head altogether. I'm going to explain why. When after my second operation, after everything had healed up, yeah, well, I kept on getting some discomfort behind my ear that I can't hear out of.
Okay.
And one day I was in my mother's, yeah, and next minute this load of gunk started coming out of my, wherever it popped from. And I was straight back into Liverpool. Mm. I went back to Liverpool. They operated that night. They took the bone out. They washed it. And then I was okay. I was okay for about a month after. And then the same thing happened again. So they took the bone out this time. So that I had 4 operations altogether.
It's hard because the first time it's hard. The second time it's frustrating. But then to have 3 and 4 more, or any more than that, that must have been very difficult. It was. It's really, there's many a times where I felt really down, but how can I say, I'm strong-willed, as nothing can fly past me, I do, years ago, if anything upset me, I'd blow one like but nothing, I'm not like that now. I'm calm, I enjoy life, What do you do? I mean, do you work now? Are you unable to work?
I used to work in retail just when I was younger, and I worked in various hotels and that when I was younger as well. Yeah, I've always worked for charity and did some work when I lived away from my hometown and that, you see. So I go to cancer support group where every now and again we go on a trip or something, or we have dinner in their place, yeah?
Yeah.
We have dinner and stuff, and we do bingo, we have art classes, we do all sorts of activities, which is good, really. And if a friend of mine told me to go there, she was a good friend who had cancer. She passed away, God bless her. Mm. But if she hadn't have told me to go to cancer support, I don't know who I would have turned to. Everyone. I didn't have no after support with nothing at all. But I wish I could. I wish I could just go into do a few hours work in a volunteer in a charity shop, but there's nothing going here. You see, this is a problem.
Yeah, quite a small town.
Yeah. Well, I'm in the port of Holyhead, aren't I? Yeah. Which is, it was good years ago here, but things have changed a lot here.
So in terms of like everything you've gone through, and I mean you've been through a lot, what do you see in terms of that's made you now appreciate more than you maybe used to?
So how can I put it? Some things we can't handle, we turn to friends and things like that, don't we? Yeah. Well, I can handle everything myself. No, things have changed for me, and I believe in calm, peace, and enjoy my life,
Yeah.
But how can I say? I like being an independent person. I've always have been. Yeah, I made a lot of friends when I went for my radiotherapy. It was a lovely hospital.
Yeah. Thank you so much for interviewing with me. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye now.
Bye.